Geller. Yuri, good evening to you, sir.
Hi, good evening to both of you.
Yes.
What I'd like you to do is not interrupt me when I tell you what I have to say. Go ahead and ask me the question.
What do you got to say?
Well, listen, I can't promise that, Yuri, because my brain doesn't work that way. And if I think of something I want to ask you, I may well have to. What I want to talk to you about, though, is what you have behind you. I've just been talking to Donald Trump's religious advisor, Pastor Mark Burns.
Yes.
And he is well versed on what must be done to save the world. You've written an open letter to
Correct.
Donald Trump, warning him. Hang on, let me just do the question. Warning him that if he doesn't control Iran, it could be really tragic for the whole of this planet. But you've also said that it has to be done now, because everybody knows that you see into the future, and you have had premonitions about this, which are not particularly good, are they?
Yes, let me now
go on.
tell all of you what I won't go into the entire letter, but this is what I told Donald Trump. First of all, I told him that he's a peacemaker and that he is a revolutionary. But this is what I told him. This is the important part, that my psychic abilities give me visions, and I have seen the terrible consequences of doing a deal with Iran. It will not stop them getting a bomb. On the contrary, James, they will use a Trump nuclear agreement as cover while clandestinely building nuclear weapons. Do not go down in history, I told Trump, as the American president who enabled them. Negotiations are not a path to peace, but the road to ruin. It is my duty to warn you. This is what I told him again and again, and I must do so openly for the whole world to know. In one vision, this is what I saw. In one vision, I saw mushroom clouds reaching the sky, vast walls of fire, American bases disintegrated, and U.S. cities ablaze. Iran strikes out at you, America, and retaliation brings destruction, not only to the Middle East, but all the way to Los Angeles and Japan. Millions are killed. Wait, let me finish. Millions are killed outright. Millions more die from the fallout. In the other vision, however, I see the United States and Israeli bombers destroying Iran's nuclear factories, not the people of Iran. The people of Iran can't stand this regime. I want to see America and Israel giving a crushing blow to already a weak regime. Now, nobody, James, in the Middle East wants Iran to have nuclear weapons. I mean, look at what they sent to Israel, thousands of missiles. One morning, an Iranian general will wake up, he will hear voices in his head, and he will press the red button. There's no way, look behind me, you asked me behind me. If by, God forbid, I hope it doesn't happen, but if a paper agreement will be signed, hey, look at how many nuclear plants they have.
What you're saying is that unless America bombs Iran, and the outcome of them bombing Iran could be total tragedy for the rest of the world, if only because of the pollution, let alone everything else. I mean, you're standing at the moment in Tel Aviv, aren't you?
No, you said it wrong.
He's in Jaffa.
We have to bomb their nuclear plants. Otherwise, they will send a nuclear bomb. Now, let me explain you why it's dangerous to sign a paper agreement. Because they will lie. Do you really think?
But you know, surely people in the positions of the governments of America will know all this.
Netanyahu as well.
They will, you know, once somebody starts bombing, then everybody is going to be sucked in, and the vacuum
There's a chain reaction
could
if that
encourage
happens.
the end of this planet, Yuri. Do you not worry about that?
Not if we stop Iran's nuclear bases. Iraq, Nastan, Isfahan, they all have tunnels. Hundreds, if not thousands of tunnels.
Yeah, but if you know that...
They will hide the fact They will hide the fact that they're still creating a bomb while this is signed on paper. Paper means nothing. Donald
that
Trump
means
has
we
to
can never,
destroy the nuclear weapons.
we can never ever sort a conflict out unless we do it by power rather than negotiation.
With Iran, he's right.
No. In this case,
Will
no
you stop being
negotiations.
silly?
Look,
He's right.
look what Donald Trump just said today. Donald Trump issues grim World War III nuclear warning, which would be a war like no other. We don't want that.
No, we don't.
This is why we've got to destroy Iran's nuclear capability.
But Netanyahu was saying that years ago, and now he's very tight with Trump. Surely they're on the case with Israel, Mossad looking at it all, and the IAF.
Let me just put this thought out. Falls in the Middle East like that, then organizations like Hamas and others will get more support. Every flipping weekend, we have to put up with anti-Semitic marchers who are basically kids who don't know what they're doing, walking up and down the cities of this nation. And you have the same, well, you don't because you're in the Middle East now, but they have the same thing going on in America. To use an old-fashioned expression, violence begates violence. And
it's the people of Iran that need to overthrow the government.
Sign a paper, some kind of an agreement with Iran, but while the paper is signed, they're still creating a bomb, and they will throw the first nuclear bomb.
But what if
that's it?
Yeah, but you know, the way you're going on at the moment is that people are going to stop listening to you, and I don't want that, Uri, because every day you send me a carry on doing this, then the media that don't agree will turn against you. And
sorry, let me stop you.
Okay.
Fuck the media. They're all lefty.
Right, thanks, Uri. No, I'm sorry.
Sorry.